Hallo, guten Tag. Geht direkt weiter. Tag 24.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day? No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must be some mistake. The morning announcement had never been wrong before. What did this mean? Whoa. I opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot either, the sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. This must be that rain stuff Karua told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. Now I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. I'd better make a break for it and get inside quick. Shoma, what are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold in this. Oh, Takumi, I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay, why wouldn't I be? I've seen some of the others today, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. None of us? And not for a whole day? Yes, I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. I thought you'd probably made plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. I stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so the 24th day part of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake? Hey, you guys. We got trouble, big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We've got a real shit show on our hands. I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay, I'll see you there. Takamado tore away toward the dorm room, scattering rainwater on every side. I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria. Oh, what could have happened? What's the big problem? The fridge is open. Wait, more. Ah, okay. Wait, that's... I can smell burning, and why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way, I don't believe this. I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Wieso machst du den Grill in die fridge? Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety is top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me every place I've worked, even the dive bars. Hey, how bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away has been burnt to a crisp. Everything? Thanks to the sprinkler, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience, we're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over. No food required. That's fate worse than that. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places. We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday, but we were all asleep. That's strange in it. That's strange in itself though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. Yes, I was. But I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay, I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but track disdain and suspicion wherever I go, so it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. Maybe you should consider why Mr. Genzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it? It could have been the food or the drink, but if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative, that would account for why we all slept so long and Shoma didn't. But would any of us even get sedatives? I mean, der oder wie der heißt, der Gift-Medic, der alles produzieren kann. Who knows? We really think somebody put something in our food? Maybe. Alright, Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You add some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours? Hey, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. That sedatives could have been in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Seren might have put it there, in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's got to be it. Sounds like just the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked and got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. Then how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't the grill that caused it. That's the only thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, somebody must have started it deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would also harm the culprit. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. The son of bitch that offered Sirei and disappeared Mistress Hiruko obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed. If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it? Let's shelve the discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do? Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. You heard the man, everyone cut a leg off and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? That's not a bad idea. There's gotta be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible? Do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve to eat them than eat those things. Ima, Kaku and Shoma, I want you to stay in school, on school grounds. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoe in the morning. And I sleep. The rest of us will split into two groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Takumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takemaru, Darumi and I will take the other side. Sure, sounds good. He took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Eito really would make a good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's gonna be over if we can't find anything. Don't worry. There's all kind of stuff in those ruins. We are bound to turn up something useful. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Move out. We made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about it. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has the right to know. Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest that got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there, the invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence. And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me. But what was it? Some new kind of invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Ziray. In Tiruko too? Eto, what's wrong? Oh, sorry, the idea that we have enemies inside the school is... It's just a lot to process. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sheesh, you could have said that scary story for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. So what now? Should we just walk around and find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Sheesh, right out of first ever rainy day, have to be today. My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. Also ich will auf jeden Fall nicht direkt hier hinlaufen. Ich glaube, ich gehe runter. Hier lang. Get this one. Dann gehe ich hier lang. Oder kann ich lang? Ich habe ja einen Level 1 Fire Extinguisher, ne? Dann gehe ich da hoch zuerst und dann hier rein. Sieht gut aus. Also zuerst runter. You find old security road. Doesn't look like it's going to move. It's probably broken. Repair? 5. You find a neglected bronze statue of a dog. Beautiful gem.
Yes!
You find an old vending machine. There might be some rare products inside. Unlucky. You find a plushie abandoned on the roadside. Looks like an invader. Sure is creepy. Attack it. Tattered cloth scrap.
Ooh, a little something for me.
You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. You find a shooting game at the abandoned arcade. Prizes are still lined up on the shelves. You can probably shoot one down. God Diamond.
Ooh, a little
Let's
something
go,
for me.
90. You see a sign in the middle of your path, an arrow drawn to it. Ignore it.
Ooh, a little something for me. Oh, yeah!
Dragon Illustration. Oh, oh, egal was ich mache, ich muss fighten. Meine Boys sind so low.
Let's do this.
I'm taking the wheel.
User movement is not hindered by terrain or other units. Ah, ist dieses, was manche Dinger haben, Flight plus 2, macht das mehr Damage an Flying Targets oder was?
Good to go.
I'm good whenever.
We're in serious trouble
Hier,
here.
der hat Flight plus 2. Tatsache, das macht mehr Schaden an Flyern.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ready when you are.
Die hat keinen guten Winkel, wo die was angreifen kann. Mach ich so.
How's this? Let's keep it up.
Damn, this is tough.
Little Bro stirbt, wenn ich das so mache. Wie weit kann der Typ laufen? 3. Ich bin ja jetzt schon in der Attack Range. Wie viel Schaden macht er? 2. Aber wenn ich einen nach vorne laufe, stirbt er.
I can still go on. Let him have it!
My turn. Yeah,
Hits.
got it. Here we go.
Krieg ich die beiden und dann mache ich Rüstung.
Ready when you are. Keep your guard up.
Okay. Yes.
This isn't good.
But that's fine.
Not there yet.
Oh, is it?
Damn, this is tough.
That all you got?
Ich habe 4 AP. Ich will ungern in dem Fight die Kamikaze-Dinger drücken, falls ich hier noch in den Fight komme. Ich glaube, ich muss Einsen machen.
We're in serious trouble here. I can still go on.
Ich mach's lieber.
Oh crap! Retreat!
Locked and loaded. Out of the way.
That all you got? Ha!
Okay.
We did it.
You find an old recycling machine, put material inside and will dispense something new. Click it.
I'll take that.
You arrive in a pretty flower field. You decide to pick a nice flower before leaving. Ich guess ich benutze 6, damit ich mal ein bisschen weiterkomme hier. You see a bird flying overhead with something shiny in its beak. It might be something valuable.
I'll take that.
You see sign in the middle. Ignore it.
I'll take that.
Your inventory is almost full. Spinning seed.
I'll take that.
You find lots of abandoned home appliances.
I'll take that.
Cloth habe ich am meisten, dann schmeiße ich Cloth weg.
What?
Minimotor. A stone stele has been erected on the roadside. Strange letters are carved into its surface. Large red crystal. Let's go.
I'll take that.
Stoff. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, habe es geschafft. What gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans. We can't give up yet. Let's search. Oh. Ups. Oh, ich muss in die Richtung gehen. This rain stuff. Ich sehe nix. Little bro. This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. The wind's so strong too. It's stinging my face. Strong winds and rain. This must be one of these storms that happen in the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't us do any harm either. Yeah, it really sucked if we had to go back empty-handed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Ah nein. Strange seeds.
I'll take that.
Das sind 2 Gegner hintereinander. Auf der Seite ist nicht ein Gegner. Was habe ich auf der Hand? Eine 6. Ups. Das wollte ich nicht. You find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. BP Bronze Token.
I'll take that.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Nur 6.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Bro, du sitzt in einem Auto.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Bonk.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I?
Huh?
Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you. If you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course! A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger. What would you do then?
What are you getting at, Karuha?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Ist es Godlike Foreskinning? Passiert das jetzt eine Sekunde später? Tag 25. Oh, where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry and there was a dull ache on the at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow, I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. Tag 26. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Huh? Is that C-Ray? Day 26. Day 27. Jetzt geht's aber los. Day 28. Jetzt wird aber actually einige Tage geskippt. Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was on a bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. So I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior.
Ah, feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little grey blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not C-Ray. Who are you? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I am not the Honorable C-Ray. Likewise, this is not your room back at the Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to last Defense Academy. What the fuck? Honorable C-Ray? Second to last? You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. But I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapse out in the wilderness. You mean, you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man. Face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy lickety-split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. I still don't understand how that happened though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called the second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. They were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled in onigiri after onigiri, desperate to sate my hunger. It does my heart good to see a young'un enjoying their food so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. Huh? What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? I'll go ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, as the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy, like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Arrive at the second to last. Walking through the school hallways gave me major déjà vu. It was similar to last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. Wasn't this gymnasium? Wo ist das Gymnasium? Cafeteria? Kann ich wohl nicht rein. Schulter, ja. Ah, hier. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who? Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up. Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I'd never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking! Go on, do it! Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide! I demand proper gratitude!
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. Same here.
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease? Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
As you can see, Kyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking. But her heart is in the right place.
That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on. This is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Hey, how's it going?
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, you know, experimented on.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not the style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Bow your head, peasant! What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folk that much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member, but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too. And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Samino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
He doesn't know what happened to C-Ray. Looks like I have to break it to him. It's fucking dead, yo. course I've heard of it. I simply forgot. That's all. Forgive me, my life has been devoted to training ever since childhood. It never left the forest before coming here. I'm entirely self-taught when it comes to academics, so there's some things I might forget more than others. That must have been hard. I've never been any good at studying on my own, apart from maybe learning my multiplication tables way back. Multiple? Don't tell me you never learned those either. Oh, of course, the multiplicity tables. I know them well. They just slipped my mind for a moment. How exactly did you study? With books, naturally. My grandmother had a formidable library of manga. I had no shortage of reference materials. Language, mathematics, history, everything I know about life, I learned by reading manga. Please don't tell me she thinks everything she reads actually happened. You're probably creeped out by me being an assassin, right? But trust me, it's not as bad as you think. I don't like killing random people I don't even know. But it's a family business. I was born into it. Unfortunately for me, I was also born with a natural talent for it, so I don't have all that much choice in the matter. Someday I'd love to break free and pick my own targets, you know, kill people I want to kill. Killing for money is so impersonal. I want to meet someone who wants to murder me just as much as I want to do them. Who knows, if you play your cards right, maybe you and me will have that kind of relationship someday. I'll pass. Let's keep a healthy distance between us. You should consider it an honor to be allowed in my presence. If we were back at the complex, I'd never associate with your type. That's fine with me. I wouldn't want to hang out with someone who has a giant tomato on their head either. That drab outfit of yours is made from regular cloth too. Oh, very mundane. Yeah, I'm sure your clothes are all expensive designer brands, but in the end they're just cloth too, you know? I ought to wash your mouth with industrial cleaner for that remark. This is no ordinary fabric. It's a one-of-a-kind material, handmade by my favorite idol group. They never done any weaving before, but people will do anything if you pay or threaten them enough. You made an idol group do that? Any chump with a few million on their bank account can buy designer brands. The true elite know how to go the extra mile and add real value to their purchases. This girl's got a real nasty attitude. I think all that money's gone to her head.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open, and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
When I heard it, my whole body tensed up, and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But I couldn't be. Could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast, I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere. Ah, it's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karua! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karua.
And why do you keep calling me Karua? I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karua person you keep talking about. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Nozomi? She's not Karua. Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle is a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karua. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I'm not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence I asked the holy Jumanji sword. Is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Have we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshika. You will do the world a favor by separating this old head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheading here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. He's a member of this unit. None of us have ever heard of this Kadua you spoke of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not? They're all saying this girl isn't Karua. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What's going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Being a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up, or worse. I need to be smart about this. Sorry, I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out, and you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurara, including me apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kinda intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space, the buff? Don't you have any shame? You are letting it all hang out. It was a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at the Last Defense Academy? Oh right, I almost forgot. I put myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Sirei being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Hiroko taking over as leader, then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in a storm, and how I'd got knocked out at some point. They just about covered everything. Wow man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Kyoshika. Useless? Together with the holy Jumanji blade, I'm the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karua and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be? Good grief, I think all this info has been too much for Nigo. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal. Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of whacks to the head from Kurara, Nico finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Sirei? Killed? Dismembered. How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If the stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The Holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Sirei, my honorable Sirei, how can this be? And you, quit your blubbering or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Something wrong? Oh no, sorry, it's nothing. The voice and... yeah. What's the matter? Is that thing about the multiplicity table still bothering you? Worry not, it was all a jest. There's no way I'd be ignorant of such a basic concept. Haha, you'll have to get used to my sense of humor, Sir Takumi. First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one in your last Defense Academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from, how does it go? Ah yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well? And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed, humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sirei tell you? This is the first time I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Sirei didn't fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics. Have you no honor, sir? You mentioned it first. The Honorable Sirei would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear You'll hear of it from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Sirei is gone, right? So what's the problem? No, it doesn't work that way. Superior officer's orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it, or them? I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why would they only have 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school we can't die in battle, isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a revival medic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones or the revival medic to be of use. By now they're probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be. Moko. Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro. A most considerate and kind-hearted student. But which she means, she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. Oh, jetzt krieg ich voll die Halsschmerzen. Was ist los? I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there, somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily, so I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out wherever invader prison they have taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah yes, there's a reason for that, you see. The difference between our school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That's true, even I'm not used to it yet. They are all elite fighters? Even her? Karua, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flame is... another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are you going to do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused, being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little. But it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We are representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities, there's a lot of serious stuff going on here. The Karua I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course. Sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying round to fight the good fight and whatnot. That, and you convinced me it'd be a good exercise for my future hits. Wow, it sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. She and Karua may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities though. So what are you gonna do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you get that. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that. You feel me? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Boah, was ist los? Jetzt Hals ist echt krass. Gerade. You mean I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed, by using a certain transport method. We can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What, like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for all of us to travel further afield for a special mission and the like. Ah, That was meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving here too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh right, thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny pages reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does it mean exactly? Losing the honorary Sierra will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Sierra was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late for the day. For that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Karua or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karua again, and now? Hey peasant, take those filthy eyes off yours, off Nozomi. Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way you gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate archmage of immorality. What? No, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want a sledge casting his sploosh spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stings. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you come back to my room, I'll demonstrate some of my favorite give you a relaxing massage. I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind, Nozomi. The semblance was uncanny. She and Karua could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world couldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Karua would probably be freaking out if she were here now. And if she really were Karua, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Oops. Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I'd been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up, or I always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with a revival medic anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Here you go. Mustering up the courage, I made my way toward the door. But right as my hand fell on the doorknob. What, an alarm? There was no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren and flashing lights I'd seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack, the invaders are coming.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Suddenly I was in fight or flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. Oh, I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or the place. Are you going to fight with us, Takumi? Huh? I kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... Yeah, of course, I can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you, I really appreciate it. The attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Huh? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here after all. It's up to all of us to fight to keep humanity safe. Karua was more timid than most people, a real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line, she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine, it's embarrassing to admit this, but I've never liked sirens.
I don't like sirens.
But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Nozomi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right, let's go. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. Oh my goodness, good gracious, another enemy attack. Everybody remain calm. You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me, we've barely had time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. It includes you too, Mr. Sumino. Before we start, I just want to check. Can your revive or medic bring me back if I die out there? Oh yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any student from either academy. The same goes for the ones at the main campus. Okay, good. It looks like this could be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there, and no wall to keep them out. Our weaker defenses make us an easier target. They're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at Last Defense Academy. Time for another round of meaningless killings. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The Tokyo residential complex is depending on us. Nigo, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle's over. Have it ready by the time I get back.
As you wish.
Kashiwa mochi and kombucha tea for me, please. You're such an old lady, Kyoshika. Why don't you try some maritozzi for a change? Mary what? Oh, you never heard of maritozzi? Maritozzi? How out of touch can you be? Totso. Maritozzo? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Of course I know it. I've gazed upon it many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just from looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we still have a school to come back to. Don't worry, we can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle? Initiate!
Hey yo. Bro uses a mech. Das wäre so cool, wenn die jetzt kein Katana hätte.
Is your artificial class armor working all right?
Yes, no problems here.
Artificial class armor?
Yes, it's a long story, but mine is a little different from yours.
Different how?
Attack 2 against lone enemies. Recalls 1 HP to allies within 8 spaces when user moves. Interesting supporter. Attack 2 against enemies with status effects. Recovers 3 HP to structures within 8 spaces when... I guess... To structures. Ach, später gibt es noch Traps, ne? Uses Movement ist not hindered. Ah, die fliegt. Yoshika is an attacker that can deal heavy damage to lone enemies. Enemies are lone when there are no other enemies in the adjacent spaces in any cardinal direction. Her specialist skill, Special Bushido, automatically gives her 2 attack when she attacks a lone enemy.
Holy Jumanji sword! Let us unleash chaos on the battlefield together! By my hand, evil shall be cast down. Nin, nin, nin.
Miss Nagadori, I don't know how to break this to you, but the nin nin chant is for ninja, not samurai.
I think you're mistaken, Nigo. This is the traditional technique of the hidden village where I trained.
Hidden villages are also a ninja thing.
Ignores armor when calculating damage. Ah ja. Armor piercing will damage both armor and HP.
Let us begin.
Und das ist ein bisschen overkill. Was hast du? Nozomi's support specialist can heal and protect allies. In addition to being able to heal HP, status abnormalities and fatigue, she's the only one capable of removing stun. Whenever your specialist skill, special health is activated, 1 HP is restored to allies. In surrounding 8 spaces.
Ah, yes. I forgot to explain about Miss Kirifuji. For most of you, your battle gear is a representation of your willpower, channeled through the medium of hemoanima. However, Miss Kirifuji is a special case. For whatever reason, her abilities haven't developed in quite the same way. As such, she has to make do with artificial substitutes.
I only have a little hemoanima, so I can't manifest class armor or weapons or use specialist skills on my own. If Nigo hadn't made these to supplement my abilities, I wouldn't be able to fight at all.
Oh, it's just a little something I'd been working on in my spare time. I honestly never expected anyone would have to use them. But don't take young Miss Kirifuji lightly. Her attacks still pack plenty of punch. The Revival-matic won't work for her, though. So I'd ask you to help her to retreat if things get dicey.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Did I mention she's a fine strategist? Even without big flashy attacks, she's turned the tide of battle in our favor countless times. I must admit, it is a trifle odd that the hemoanima doesn't work for Miss Kirifuji like it does for everyone else. I've never seen anything like it before. But such anomalies are bound to come up now and then, statistically speaking. And it wouldn't be right for us to discriminate against her for being different.
Anyway, that's enough talk. We need to concentrate on the battle.
Fire a bullet that heals all allies within range. Hits for 3 and recovers 3 HP. Status everything heals. Fire a bullet that paralyzes enemies. Inflicts stun on target. Flight +2.
Two arms! Onward!
2 Waves. I mean, I guess ich muss hier angreifen.
My apologies.
Whenever you're ready.
Ja, I guess. Die ist halt gut gegen Flyer, aber so will ich jetzt nicht angreifen mit ihr.
My turn. Let's get to the killing.
Yugamu is an attacker specializing in status abnormalities. He automatically gains attack +2 when attacking an enemy with a status abnormality from his specialist skill, Special Biology.
Killing out in the open like this just doesn't sit right with me. Murder's supposed to be a private, intimate experience. And here I am, doing it in front of everyone. I feel so dirty. Everyone, look away. I don't want you to see me like this. Don't look at me. No. Wait. Look at me. I want your burning, judgmental gazes to sink into my very soul.
Flashes enemies in front of the large area, inflicts minus attack. Das zählt als Status-Effekt, ne? Kurara is a defender specializing in base defense. She can use craft to make devices that operate automatically every turn. Whenever a special skill, special crafting is activated, 3 HP is restored to any device placed in the surrounding 8 places. Repair the barrier generator and defend the base.
Miss Osuzuki can craft special traps. They are quite useful for gaining an advantage in a defensive battle. Who are you explaining this to? Huh? Who? It doesn't matter. You peasants need to protect me at all costs. I will exterminate the invaders with my superior firepower.
Whack in front. Inflict stun. Craft a turret that fires at the start of each turn. Max allow 2 HP 5. Deals 2 to all enemies in range. Und wie viel Range hat das Ding? Okay, das hat... Ja. Okay, das ist ein... Ja. At the start of player turn.
Time for me to move.
Ich habe noch 1
Here we go.
AP. Mach ich ihn dann? Ich glaube. Ich kann noch ein Turret machen. Schlitz.
Say when.
All right.
I'll put an end to this. You insect. Child's play.
Two arms!
Ah, ich kann nicht alle hitten hier mit ihr. Ah doch, hier. Schlitz.
Here
Here we go.
Schlitz.
Got it.
Make way! You're in the way! Next!
Annihilate all enemies.
Let's do this.
Ah, da komme ich nicht dran.
Leave it to me. Yeah! 2 arms! Nen! I've got you!
My turn. Take this.
Yes.
Let's
I
go.
mean, Schlitz.
My turn at last!
Schlitz.
Side!
I'm good to go.
Der hat aber auch ziemlich hohe Range. Das ist halt so ein Supporty-Fighter. Wie die
Looking good, Takumi.
Dima,
You're quite the seasoned fighter,
wie auch immer
huh?
die heißt.
You've been doing this long?
Probably not as long as you guys.
Besides, if you're talking seasoned fighters, she acts like these battles are something routine, almost normal. Maybe it's the weird armor, but the way she moves is just so detached, so emotionless. The Karua I know would never act like that. Not in a million years. I guess I really was.
Look sharp, everyone! The next wave is on its way! According to these readings, they're strong. I think they have a commander with them.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of murder. Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
It's a different commander than the one that took Moko away.
Its malice positively chokes the air. The holy Jumanji sword yearns to be set loose on it.
Ugh, what a vulgar little abomination, standing there so defiantly. Don't you know who I am? You are in the presence of an old Suzuki. Get on your knees and show some respect. Keep it up, everybody. You must not let the Academy fall.
Got it. Let's do this.
That commander's high agility makes it tricky to catch. Miss Osuzuki's traps would of course work, but defensive devices could be effective as well. You should try them out.
You can now use strategic materials, items. There are traps you can use to defend the base, as well as enhancements that will boost your stats. Strategic materials can be used without consuming AP or becoming fatigued and are fully replenished for each battle. Daruma and Tubulars prioritize attacking set objects, so putting down metal fences is highly effective for protection. You can also use them to cordon off enemies.
Say when.
Die refreshen jeden Battle. Und die kosten nix.
This should do it.
Kneel before me! I'll put an end to this! Kneel before me!
Wenn ich hier jetzt auch nochmal ein Fence hinmache. Ah, ich will eigentlich keine Lücke, oder?
Let's try one of these!
So, dann kann ich mit ihr auch einen Tower hier hinstellen.
Onward.
Ah, ich kann nicht gut viele Leute hitten. I guess ich muss
Leave it to
warten,
me.
bis sie ein bisschen näher rankommen.
This should hinder them.
My turn at last. This is what you deserve.
Time for me to move.
Krieg ich auch nur einen angegriffen.
Stings, doesn't it?
Ja. Aua. Bleed will deal 2 damage to the enemy of next turn. It can be removed by taking a defensive stance. Wer blutet denn? Die beiden.
Locked and loaded. I'll help.
Appreciate it.
Let us begin.
Hm.
Two arms.
Ah, und sie kann auch Stun wegmachen. Ah, okay, dann heilt man mit ihr, nachdem man einen Special-Check gemacht hat.
Time for me to move.
I'll put an end to this.
Set the bomb.
Let's do this.
Hm.
I got this.
Doch, ich kann von hier aus angreifen. Morgen.
Is that all you've got?
Onward.
Was sind die
Let us
Items hier?
begin.
Attack. Armor.
Two arms.
Ah, ich krieg den nicht isoliert, weil da hinten halt einer ist.
Hi. My apology. Onward.
So, maybe?
You've left yourself open. Leave it to me. Nen, nen.
Bisschen cringe, aber
Two arms. Flash. I've got you.
Here we go.
Whenever you're ready.
oh, hier hat ja richtig viel Range.
Here goes.
Never mind. Der Angriff ist ja richtig geil von ihr.
Let's go.
Onward. apologies. Let us begin. Hi! I've got you! 2 arms!
Ich krieg den... Da hinten steht einer neben. Den Boss.
My apologies.
I'm prepped and ready.
Das Einzige, was ich machen kann, ist hier die beiden killen. Like this.
Taking the shot.
I appreciate it.
Was ist denn sein Statuseffekt, den er macht? Minus Attack. Eigentlich muss ich hier mal aus dem Weg laufen,
I can't wait.
damit der Boss nicht 1 Million Typen angreift.
All right.
Let us begin.
I'm good to go.
Let's get to the killing. Does this do it for you? I'm good to go.
Das, okay, das Minus Attack zählt nicht als...
Onward.
Das zählt nicht als... Lieber, das muss Bleed oder sowas sein.
I should have been more careful.
Leave it to me. Hi! I've got you!
Kneel before me! See what greatness looks next!
Let's go. Say when. Gotcha.
Kann man ja spammen, die Dinger, und dann nicht einfach heilen. Und dann sind die Stunts ja alle weg.
Time for me to move. I'll kill them all.
Oh, der hat einen Counter-Attack. Hätte ich mal nachgucken sollen.
Onward. This is my true power! I'm burnt out!
I won't give in.
you.
indebted to you.
I've got this.
Ah, der ist immun gegen Stun. Ja, okay. Wer macht hier am meisten Schaden?
Leave it
Sie
to
wahrscheinlich, ne? Die macht 4.
My turn.
me. Onward. Leave it to me. Onward.
I guess ich hätte killen können. Ich hätte die Damage Potion spammen können. Ja, das wenn die für den ganzen Turn halten.
The battle isn't over yet.
Oh oh.
Say when.
Schlitz. Ich weiß jetzt immer noch nicht wirklich, was dieses Plus-Blut-Dings macht. Geh mal davon aus, dass es einfach nur Damage ist. Nozomi is unable to control a Hemo Anima and cannot deal a finishing blow. Ja, hätte ich bei der eh nicht gemacht. Das ist ein Supporter. Bei ihr macht halt auch nicht wirklich Sinn. Oder scalen ihre Tower damit. Und sie macht halt schon richtig viel Schaden. I guess ich gehe mal sie.
I'll
Vielleicht
finish
scalt
the
er.
work for you. Who's next?
Special Attack +1. Das ist einfach nur, dass das mit Schaden macht, ne? Ach, oder ist Special Attack nur der große Hit von denen? I guess. Amazing, absolutely marvelous, splendid work everyone. Thanks to your efforts, second to last Defense Academy will stand firm for another day. And you saved my bacon too. Yes, we should be safe, for now. Oh please, I didn't even have to use 1/3 of my full power. And this isn't even my final form. I still have 8 transformations left. Pop quiz, Krishika, if I used 2/3 of my power, how many transformations would I have left? How sweet is... Oh, das habe ich jetzt gar nicht vorgelesen. Oder, let me see. If 1/3 left is 8 more and 3 times 8 is 21, then... Hehehe, how sweet it is to watch country bumpkin struggling with basic arithmetic. Arithmetic, habe ich doch richtig gelesen. I'm not a bumpkin. Math just happens to be my worst subject. Now then, I'd say you deserve a victory party after such an intense battle. How about that Meritoso I promised you? Yes, a Meritoso party for my little superstars. Let's go. Right, let's get back to the school end. The next moment, the air around us seemed to warp and pulse.
Kurukuzo parupigu armory. Dimoron 2. Evone Duke!
Ayo.
Another commander? How did it get here so fast?
Brace yourselves, everyone!
That thing's power is off the charts. I've never seen an invader this strong before. Don't underestimate it, whatever you do. There's no telling how dangerous it could be.
Immune to bleed, immune to stun, negates any effects of piercing attacks. Also wenn ich raten müsste, ist das ein unwinnable fight.
I got this.
Wie viele Moves hat der? 0?
Kneel before me. You'll go no further. My turn at last. This is what you deserve.
Das war's schon? Ich habe nur 2 EP gehabt. Sure. One-shot der jetzt alle? 99.
It's charging up an attack. It's going to be a big one. Everybody, you must take it out. Post haste.
Ja. I mean, easy.
Let's go.
Locked and loaded. Playing it safe.
I appreciate it. Still, this is it. Fight.
This can't be happening. We couldn't even scratch it.
Tell me about it. I haven't struck out this bad since my last speed dating session.
Such power seems impossible.
Why isn't it finishing us off?
Maybe it knows we can just come back. Or maybe we're not even worth its time anymore.
We can't give up. We have to stop it.
Don't! Nozomi! It's too strong. You'd only be throwing your life away. And you're the only one of us who can't be brought back.
Never mind about me. What about humanity? If that thing gets into the defense room.
How are things going out there, troops?
Not good, Nigo. We're still alive, but barely hanging on.
That new commander just entered the school. We couldn't stop it. It's only a matter of time before it reaches the defense room.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Give it up. We don't stand a chance against a monster like that.
Any ideas, Nigo? If you've got some kind of last resort up your sleeve, now'd be the time to use it.
Just run.
Huh?
We can't give up. We're the only ones who can...
It's quite all right, Miss Kirifuji. You see, the defense room at this academy is empty.
Huh? What do you mean, empty?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all this time, but it was imperative that you believed the stakes here were genuine. It was a necessary evil to help our plan succeed.
You lied to us? Then what are we even doing here? Explain yourself!
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Last Defense Academy?
We always intended for you to go there and join the others eventually. That's what the school bus is for. We're just moving that schedule forward a little. Now, get on the bus and get out of here. You must protect what's in the defense room. The real one. You are humanity's last hope. Never forget that.
What about you, Nico?
I shall play my part to the very end. I can't very well let this creature catch wind of the plan.
But what are you going to do?
To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sire to guide you. But I know you'll be all right in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission.
Nico!
This is where we part. You, I, and second to Last Defense Academy. Fare you well.
Tag 29. Ding dong bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 29th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
It's been 5 days now since Takumi Sumino went missing.
So freaking hungry.
I'm starving. This is so unfair.
Hey, we promised not to talk about how hungry we are. You're only gonna make it worse.
I'm sorry, everyone. If only we'd found more canned food in the ruins.
I get that we gotta make what we found last, but we're not gonna last long on one can a day.
We could only find canned bread, too. After everything we've been through, we're back on dry bread.
If this were a killing game, the mastermind would promise us food after the next murder takes place.
Look, a giant rice ball floating in midair. And there, up in the sky, a delicious, fluffy brioche loaf.
Great. Shoma's hallucinating again.
I wonder what happened to Takumi. Where could he be? I hope he's eating right.
We don't even know if he's still alive. I mean, it's been 5 days. If he hasn't come back yet, then Takumi is alive. It would take more than a little storm to finish him off. Chill, dude. All that yelling's making me hungry. Sorry. I think I'm going to look around outside. What, right now? Drop it, man. You're just as starving as the rest of us. You'd keel over before you ever found Takumi. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Takumi saved me before, in more ways than one. Now it's my turn to do the same for him. Besides, I might find more food out there. Even a single can would be better than nothing. Worry not, my malnourished friends. We have good news. Quiet, you. I can't handle you and your snark right now. You'll want to hear this. My dearest sister is going to bless us with a miracle. I think that's going too far, brother dearest. Miracle? How come you guys are walking around like normal anyway? Aren't you hungry? Sure, but what's a little starvation? My sister and I have survived worse. We're used to it, unfortunately. Alright, let's get it over with. What's this good news? Or miracle or whatever. Hey ye, dejected masses. Dejected masses. Listen and rejoice. My dear sister has had a vision. A what now? You know, prophecy, clairvoyance, prognostication. She has seen into the future of someone close to us. In my vision I saw Takumi. He's okay. And he's coming back. He'll be back with us soon. He is? He will? Bro, hold on a minute. Things are moving a little too fast for me. You're saying you know that Takumi's okay because you saw his future? I literally just explained this to you, Miss Kawana. Was I not clear? I've got questions too, like, since when can Kaku see the future? And why haven't you used it before now? You could have used it to help find Ziray or Hiruko. I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. I can't look into the future whenever I want. I just get these sudden flashes of people and what's going to happen to them. So, you can't pick whose future you'll see or when you'll see it? Sounds like a real handy ability when it works right. And have you know, my dear sister's predictions are incredibly accurate. She's right at least 60% of the time, every time. Then it's probably just lucky guesses. I mean, even I can. What the no way? That sound...
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Damn it, an attack now? Couldn't the bastards wait till we had something to eat? Don't be frightened, everyone. It's not invaders. It's Mr. Sumino. My dear sister prophecy is coming true. He probably just tripped the alarm on his way in. You think so? Of course. Take a look at the monitor if you don't believe me. See, it's totally an enemy attack. Whoopsie, guess you can't win them all. This is no laughing matter. How am I supposed to fight in this condition? I've barely got enough energy to keep reapplying my makeup. I don't like it either, but we don't got a choice. They'll be here any minute. We've got no Hiruko, no Takumi, this is gonna be tough. Quit being so obvious about trying to act inconspicuous. It's not gonna do you any good. You get that we are all dead if they get in here, right? Aren't you gonna do anything about it? I'm sorry, it wouldn't do any good though. I can't fight. I've told you before, I couldn't even if I wanted to. My infuriating worthlessness runs too deep. A defective reject of a human being like me wouldn't make any difference. Just drop the self-deprecating act for a minute and think about it. Don't you realize how totally screwed we are? We need all the help we can get. Look at you, taking the moral high ground, Mr. Maruko. Nobody would think you were one of the non-fighters yourself not so long ago. Ah, they grow up so fast. I thought you'd be stuck in that hypocritical coward phase forever. What? How about you two? You're not gonna join us either? I guess we could... Oh, there's no need to worry. Mr. Sumino will be back soon anyway. You're using that as an excuse this time? My position has remained the same ever since we got here. I won't allow anything that puts my dear sister in undue danger. Maybe we should reconsider that. It does seem awfully unfair. Everyone else is risking their lives and we don't do anything to help them. Sister dearest, don't worry your pretty little head about such things. Just leave everything to your dear brother. Have I ever steered you wrong before? No, of course not. I'll always do what's best for you, what's best for us. You just have to be a good girl and do as I say. You trust me, don't you? So don't concern yourself with these matters. Just say whatever you say, brother dearest, and let me handle it. Whatever you say, brother dearest. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now that that's decided, give it your all out there, everyone. We believe in you. Great, thanks, that means a lot. I seriously have no idea what's going on in that insane head of yours. We should head over to the war room. The invaders are getting closer. That's that then. Just gotta tough it out somehow. I think we've gone beyond toughing it out at this point. I can't do it. I'm all out of SP and MP and AP. You name it, I'm rocking a bit fat zero. Don't get discouraged, everyone. So long as we work together, we can make it work somehow. Isn't that what Takumi always telling us? If he really is on his way, we have to defend the school until he gets back. Let's get this defensive battle underway. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Hey guys, don't look now, but there's something weird up in the sky.
A flying invader? Do you think it's a commander? Ah, no sweat. I'll shoot it down before it gets any closer.
So viel dazu.
No way! My shots won't reach it. What do we do now?
Hey, look! It started moving differently.
It made more invaders?
Gross, gross, gross!
Forget the blimp. We're gonna get wrecked if we don't take these ones out first. Let's give it to him.
Ja, okay, das ist echt nur Dingensbums jetzt Special Attack nur.
Full throttle.
Ups. Hätte ich das mal direkt gemacht.
Oh yeah. Hauling ass.
Oh, und jetzt komme ich nicht mehr dran. Und ich habe den Main Character nicht, dass ich den Kampf hier resetten kann. Nein.
Let's do this. Knocked it out of the park.
We better get moving.
Ja, und kann keine Items hier benutzen. Oh nein.
Here we go!
I'm good whenever.
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way! I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their all well and good. I guess it's my turn.
Oh nein. I hate this.
Here we go! Yes, leave it to me. Ha! Got it! Nice! Let's freaking go! Go, go, go!
Thanks. Full throttle. Come get it. Rev it up.
I guess like this.
Oh yeah.
Und ich hab noch einen.
We better get moving.
Ich kann nicht beide Eier hitten, oder? Nee. Weil ich hier nicht hinkomme. Mann. Und ich will die Voltage nicht benutzen. 4 Waves, by the way.
I'm ready whenever.
Dann kill ich halt ein Ei.
All well and good.
Oh, die Eier geben auch.
We better get moving.
Well, ich komme aber nicht ans letzte Ei. Dann kill ich halt die beiden noch.
Down their numbers.
Yes.
I'm ready whenever. Here we go.
Schnitz.
Got it. Nice.
Okay.
Let me handle it. Get the hell out of my way! Let me at him! Hey, thanks! You saw that, right?
Let's do this. Eat this.
Let's go! Hi-ya!
Okay.
This isn't looking good, guys! It's birthing them faster than we can squish them!
Damn it! All the guts in the world ain't gonna do shit against numbers like this.
We need to beat the flying one first. They'll just keep wearing us down otherwise.
Great idea, but how? None of our class weapons have enough range.
Wave after wave of infinitely spawning enemies. This isn't even fun anymore. Maybe it's a progression blocking bug. Didn't anyone playtest this game?
Don't give up. There has to be a way to bring down the commander. We just have to figure it out.
It will be all right.
Huh?
What did you say, Kako?
I can feel it. It's bright and it's burning. A brighter future is heading right for us. Takumi is coming. And he's not alone. He's bringing help. Oh, he'll be here soon.
Help? What do you...
Takumi. You guys all right? We picked up some strange readings, so I figured there might be an attack. This bus isn't really built for speed, but we got here as fast as we could. Takumi, you're okay. Thank goodness. I was so worried.
You son of a bitch! You sure know how to make an entrance. Another couple of minutes and we'd have been toast.
But who's that with you? And are they wearing class armor?
What a bunch of slack-jawed excuses for fighters you've got here. Is this a special defense unit or a codfish convention? Shut your mouths when you're in my presence. You're going to pollute my air with your noxious excretions.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm sorry. She's always like this around new people.
Always?
Verily, it seems our introductions will have to wait.
Verily?
Indeed, slaying invaders must take priority. So says the holy Jumanji sword.
And you can talk to your sword? Talk? She practically makes love to the thing. You should see what she uses as a sheath, if you get what I mean.
That is not true. My relationship with my blade is purely platonic.
Dial it back a little, girls. This is our only chance to make a good first impression.
Yeah, think you botched that up already.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain later. Let's win this battle first.
What? These new guys too?
Don't worry, we're on your side. We all want the same thing, to protect the school.
Is that good enough?
All these unexpected developments can't be good for my heart. But if Takumi vouches for you guys, then I trust you too. Let's defeat these invaders together.
Of course, for the school, and for humanity.
Hey, you guys got a Revive-O-Matic here, right? We're good to use it too if things go south?
Yeah, it should be fine. Remember what Nigo said.
Yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any student from either academy. The same goes for the ones at the main campus.
Not to mention how we were always supposed to come here at some point anyway.
But given Lady Nozomi's underdeveloped hemo-anima, it's unlikely it will work on her.
I know. I promise to retreat if I have to.
Although the students from the second to last academy are here, you can use strategic materials. 1 million Charakter und man hat nur 4 Züge. Also klar, die Großen sind auf jeden Fall die Priorität. Da hinten. Oh, die teilen sich ein Feld. Können swappen.
Two arms!
Please.
My apologies. Leave it to me.
I guess das ist Wurf, das zu machen. Please.
I've got you!
I've got this.
Please.
Take this! Got it! Ready when you are. There!
So, hier müsste ich 2 Dinger benutzen, aber ich kann auch den Special Attack benutzen.
I'll put an end to this. I'll take care of this.
Damit sind beide Eier in dem Ding dran, ne? Ich mach das einfach mal. So, und jetzt hier.
I guess it's my turn. All well and good.
It's like the worst buff he could have gotten.
Yes, leave it to me. Let's try this out. I guess it's my turn. Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way!
Jetzt.
Got it! Nice! I guess it's my turn.
Schlitz.
We better get moving.
Schlitz.
You're in the way! All well and good.
Oh, ich bin maxed. Dann benutze ich mal ein bisschen Juice hier.
Let's do this. Here we go. Gotcha. Take care of the rest.
Was ist mein? Ich muss alle killen, ne? Oh, annihilate all enemies, ja.
Yes, leave it to me.
Da unten ist auch noch ein Ei, ne? Ja. Oh, das sind auch richtig viele Eier, what the fuck. Er macht halt leider nur 2 Schaden, ne? I guess that's fine. Ich mach so. Das bringt auch nichts, weil dann kann ich ein Ei angreifen und der Rest ist auch nicht in Range. Oder kann ich mich irgendwo hinstellen, dass ich 2 mit dem Kreuz hätte? Hier. Aber muss ich hier auch erst die Sachen killen.
I'm ready whenever.
Ich kann das machen. Dann gehe ich auf 3 runter. Mit dem Auto gebe ich hier einen Buff. Dann gehe ich auf 2 runter. Ne, okay, ja, das lohnt sich, das so zu machen. Oh, never mind. Der hat sich gedingens. Dann spare ich einen Move.
Here we go. Got it. Nice.
Full throttle. Hauling ass. Let's do this. Knocked it out of the park.
Ich habe sonst keinen Spot, wo beide Eier hier getroffen werden, ne? Ne, hier nicht. Man muss eine Lücke halten. Und hier ist ja das Eis dann genau in der Ecke, wo der nicht hittet. Oder? Nee. Nee, da kann ich hinmachen. Sind die beiden Eier weg? Dann habe ich hier halt noch die großen. Ich kann mit ihr healen. Was sind ihr Special Attack? Consumes Voltage, inflicts stun on user, heals allies, status effects, fatigue and recovers 3 HP.
Let's go. My turn. Gotcha.
Ja, ich bin halt Wave 2. Jetzt meine ganze Voltage zu benutzen ist auch nicht so geil.
I'm good to go. I've got your back.
Thanks. Say when.
Ah, jetzt bin ich one short. I guess it's okay. Habe ich hier unten noch was ich unbedingt machen muss? Hier ist halt noch ein Ei. Das könnte ich in Theorie... Da kill ich aber lieber den Großen hier. Die Eier schlüpfen ja nicht in einem Zug.
Prepped and ready.
I'm good whenever. Let's do it to it. Here we go.
Gives a large amount of... Ja komm, ich mach das hier. Scheiß auf das Ei, das schlüpft nicht in einem Zug. Never mind. Also manche schlüpfen in einem Zug.
Rev it up.
So.
Let's freaking go. Letting loose. Just what? Hey, thanks. Did you see that?
Das heißt, die Seite ist jetzt fertig und hier habe ich nur noch die beiden Dudes.
2 arms! Yeah! Onward!
Okay.
Shit! If that thing keeps popping out eggs, we're gonna be here forever.
Pathetic. If you can't make yourself useful, just stay in the gutter where you belong. You steroid-abusing Neanderthal.
Hey! My muscles are all natural.
Allow me to show you how it's done. Cover me in the meantime, like a good servant.
You ain't the boss of me, tomato head.
I'll craft one of my special surface-to-air artilleries to shoot that UFO out of the sky. You just make sure to cover me while I do all the important work.
Please, trust us. Kurata's specialist skill is perfect for situations like this.
All right. You got this, Kurata.
Fine, just don't mess it up.
Go for it, tomato lady.
Defend for 3 turns. Was ist das denn? Fucking Teddy?
Two arms! You've left yourself open! Onward! Relax! My apology. Two arms! Hiya! I've got you!
Und hier unten.
I guess it's my turn.
Irgendwie, wenn ich das mache, der braucht entweder einen Attack-Buff oder den Cleanse.
All well and good.
Okay, Attack ist okay.
Leave it to me.
Dann accelerate ich.
Shifting gears. Here.
I'm ready whenever. Here we go. Got it. Nice. Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way. We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers. All well
Oh, ich bin
and
wieder
good.
maxed. Ups. Was
I'm
hat der?
ready whenever. it's my turn. This feels incredible. I'm ready whenever. You're in the way! Got it! Nice! Yes, leave it to me.
Okay, der ist wohl doch fertig. Ich kann
Let me
ihm
handle it. Just watch me.
einen Attack Boost geben.
Freaking good! Let me handle it. Let him loose! You saw that, right? Let's freaking go! Hey, this! Did you see that? Just watch me. Let him loose! Yeah! Prepped and ready! Bang, bang, bang! Did you see that?
Jetzt habe ich hier nur noch kleinen Scheiß. Ah, ne.
I'll show you what's up.
Jetzt habe ich nur noch kleinen Scheiß.
You saw that, right?
Ah, der ist kinda underwhelming. Wenn ich selber wenigstens einen Status-Effekt machen könnte.
Let's do this. Take that. All right. My turn.
Und das bringt halt nichts.
Let's go. Time to use it.
Aber das ist eigentlich wasted,
Say when.
Sachen hier zu benutzen. Ich muss hier nur 3 Runden überleben.
Got it. I've got this. Take this.
Ich mach die falsche Seite gerade kaputt.
My turn. Here. All right.
Ich muss ja hier die Sachen alle kaputt machen. Ups.
I'm good to go. Onward.
Ich glaube, ich...
Let's do this.
Leave it to me. I'll protect you.
Ich mach das so ein gutes.
Two arms! Banzai! My apologies.
Say when. Here we go. Harder.
Wie lange halten die hier? Bis zum Ende des Kampfes?
Good to go.
Oder bis zum Ende der Wave?
Let's do this. Take that. Got it. Let's go.
Na, das bringt nichts.
Locked and loaded.
Let us begin.
Eigentlich muss ich mit ihr mal rübergehen. Weil sie ist ja gut gegen diesen so einen kleinen Scheiß. Ich muss nur aufpassen.
Ready as I'll ever be. I'll help.
Thank you. Say when. Take this! All right.
Leave it to me.
Sure. Hier. Ah, einer ist ja noch.
Here we go.
Time for action. Pulling the trigger.
My turn.
Two arms.
Ah, gegen
Good to go.
so weit komme ich nicht.
Locked and loaded.
Ich meine, das ist jetzt der dritte Zug, ne?
I'm good whenever.
Leider nicht alle geschafft, aber egal.
Watch out. It's set. Told you it wouldn't take long.
Schule sei es.
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey. Wow, this thing's tough. Looks like it's still got plenty of fight in it.
At least it's closer to the ground now. That's gonna make things a lot easier.
Insolent reprobates, suckling on the lifeblood of the human world. Repulsive monsters from the beyond. Kyoshika Magadori and the holy Jumanji sword shall exercise you.
Muss wir den Boss machen, ne? Hm. Der sitzt neben den beiden. Das heißt, wenn ich die beiden wegmache, kann ich mit ihr ballern.
Let's do this.
Okay, ne, die Boosts halten aber den ganzen Fight.
Let's go. Ha! Got it. My turn. Yeah!
Onward.
Der fliegt. I mean, am allerbesten wäre natürlich, wenn ich ihn rüberkriegen würde.
Just watch me.
Kann ich hier AP farmen? Nicht wirklich.
Let's do this.
Let us begin. I'm stronger than ever. Leave it to me.
Wie viele Moves hat der? Hier. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll take care of this. This is what you deserve.
2 arms. Hiya! Leave it to me. Nen nen.
I don't know if I can make it. I
Oh.
barely have any strength left.
Ja, der Bruder ist auf die andere Seite gegangen. Ich glaube, ich muss hier mal ein bisschen aufräumen.
We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers. All well and good. I'm ready whenever. Let me handle it.
Let's do this! Full throttle! Oh yeah!
We better get moving.
Was hat er für einen Buff bekommen? Ein fucking Shield.
We better get moving. Yes, leave it to me.
Ich komme an nichts dran mit ihm. Ich muss mit ihr healen.
I can still fight. I'm okay. I'll set it up. I'll never surrender. Gotcha.
I appreciate it.
Sie heilt sich damit aber nicht
Let's get to
selber.
the killing.
Locked and loaded.
I'm ready whenever. I guess it's my turn. I'm ready whenever.
Das killt nicht? Wieso macht das nur 5? Wieso macht ihm sein Special Move nur 5?
I'll show you what's up. Hey, yes! Let me at him! Prepped and ready! Let me handle it. Let him loose. Did you see that?
Let's go! Make way! You'll go no further!
Not bad.
My turn at last!
Set Kudara bomb. I mean, we damage 4. Achso, Damage 4, weil ich dir das Ding eben gegeben habe.
My turn. All right.
Sind neue Mobs gespawnt?
Good to go. Ha! Got it. Let's go. Take this. Say when. Ha! All right.
I can keep going. It's not over yet. This certainly isn't good.
Ich muss den Boss fokussen.
I won't give in!
Two arms!
Mann.
My body. This certainly isn't good.
Und das ist nur auf Range. Läuft hier hinten gerade gar nicht.
Keep going. Here we go. It's not over yet.
Ja, ich bin One Damage Short. Bin Hit mit der Armor.
Let's do it to it!
I'm okay. I'll never surrender.
Oh, ich komme hier nicht mal raus.
I'm okay.
Ich mach das. Ich muss sie healen.
Punch, guys.
Thank you.
Don't overdo it, guys.
I've got this. My turn. do this. Not bad. Say when.
Oh, I guess so geht das.
Got it. I've got this. Yeah. All right.
Ich habe 2 AP.
This certainly isn't good. You're in the way. I can keep going. Here we go. Got it. Nice.
Oh, hätte ich den nicht mit...
My body.
Ich hätte mit Executioner killen können, das war richtig doof. Web. So, die Kleinen sind eigentlich kackegal. Sollen die das Schild angreifen?
I'll take care of this.
Kann ich das nicht drehen? So. Ah, das ist kacke.
Good to go.
Ja, der ist useless. Ich kann mit ihr noch angreifen. Ah, ich kann mit dem anderen Stick drehen. Mach einfach das.
Let's do this.
Ich meine, das macht 4. Und sie macht 6.
This is a trifle.
Nee. 5. Der Boss ist halt noch fast voll.
I'll put an end to this. I'm going all out. I've more than earned a break.
I'm good to go.
Nur der ist daneben.
I can't wait.
I can't stop now. I mustn't submit. Don't leave me behind. You've left yourself open. I mustn't submit.
Ja, next turn muss ich den killen. Ich habe jetzt unten gar nicht geguckt, was da ist. Was? Ach, die Bomben machen auch an meinen Allies Damage. Good to know.
That got me good.
21.
Say when.
Du machst 16.
Time for me to move.
Ja, okay, ich kann ihn killen.
I'll kill them all. I'm dead tired.
Ready when you are. Say when. Let's do this. Here we go.
Nix.
I'm here once more!
It's finally over.
Warum wurde das so
It's
angezeigt?
got to have been one of our toughest
Kommt's
battles
noch
yet.
eine Wave?
We couldn't have done it without you, Takumi. You're always there for us when we need you most.
Are those nerd glasses of yours just for show? I'm the one who brought down the commander, you limp-dicked Poindexter.
Well, what did you just call me?
You were all pretty useless out there. If your parents could see you now, they'd regret ever giving you life and throw themselves off a cliff.
Hey! Don't bring our parents into this! You've got a real nasty attitude, you know that?
Anyway, it's time for the coup de grace. Who wants to do it this time?
Oh, right. I guess we have to finish it off. I really hate this part.
If we let it live, it will only recover and come back to threaten the school again. That's a risk we can't afford to take. I can't do it, though. So it will have to be one of you.
Was that? What makes you so special?
I'm sorry. I would if I could, but my grip on Hemoanima isn't on the same level as everyone else's.
We must hurry. If nobody else wants to, I can strike the final blow.
No one wants to see you and your katana jerk off together, Kyoshka. Or do you get off on having other people watch?
Pay her no heed, everyone. Such indecent acts would give me no pleasure whatsoever. Not even a little.
I'm fine with it too. Gotta keep up my strength for when we have to kill each other in part 2.
That's your motivation for getting stronger?
Ne, Edo kriegt das jetzt. Dem sein Ding macht ja nur 5.
Understood. I'll do it. It's over.
A heck of a lot happened this time around, but at least we all made it back alive. What, you think I'd let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith. I'm glad I got here in time to help out. The journey back was pretty hectic. As you are talking, the door to the war room opened and the others rushed in. Splendid work as always, everyone. Looks like my dear sister's vision came in clutch after all. We told you everything would work out, didn't we? Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything. My thanks to your new arrivals as well. You really saved the day, just like my dear sister predicted. Who are these guys? Are they part of your unit too? Why are you not on the battlefield with us? Surely you'd not desert your allies in the time of need? Well, you see, I'm sorry, I'm just a useless piece of garbage that had the supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of a human form. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sure it's fun to watch you. Never mind that. I thought I was hungry before, but I can barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry. Oh, I almost forgot. We bought a bunch of food over from our school. You've got food? For real? Of course. If you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Now get on your knees and lick the floor clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing your toilet will be the next best thing. Ignore Kurara. What you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards. That sounds great. I'm so hungry I could puke. Then let's all pitch in and get the food off the bus and into the cafeteria. Fine, I'll do anything if it means I get to eat something other than that canned bread crap. We made our way outside to where the school bus was waiting. With everyone helping out, it didn't take us long to unload the supplies we'd brought over from the other academy. Back in the cafeteria, we let the ration-o-matic do its thing and soon had a glorious feast laid out before us. No one bothered with manners, we devoured it all like wild animals. In a few short minutes, the plates we'd piled high with food had all been picked clean. After days of starvation and the exertion of battle, the team from the main campus were hungrier than I'd ever seen them. Oh boy, I needed that. I can feel the nutrients seeping into me. Why am I crying? Come on, buddy. Body. I just got that sodium. I was starting to feel like I was never gonna be full again. Glad we could help with that. Maybe you'd like a nice massage session to follow. What was that first thing with that? You lost all your supplies in a fire, right? How awful. How moronic. We should have just let the natural selection run its course. Lay off us, will ya? Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what you brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our term here. For all of us. All of us? You mean you're staying? Alright, I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when that storm hit. I went on to recount my experiences of the last few days. I'd gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and knocked out, only to be rescued by Nigo. He took me to second to last defense academy, where I met Nozomi, Kurara, Kyoshika and Yugamu. While I was there, the enemy attacked and one of the commanders proved too much for us, but it turned out that school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the others had come with me, so all 13 of us could defend Last Defense Academy together. So these guys are gonna live here with the rest of us from now on? That's right, apparently they were always meant to join us eventually. Nice to meet you all, let's work hard to keep the school safe. I don't know about that, I mean, we just met you guys. Enough of your ineffectual protests, Cabbage Breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. If the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances, except to point you out in a police lineup. You sure have a sense of humor, Miss Suzuki. Suzuki. Criticizing our appearances, looking the way you do, pure comedy gold. Are you going to let them get away with it, Kyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality. That insult was aimed at me? Prepared to face the judgment of the holy Jumonji sword, foul miscreant. Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team. Are you okay, Edo? We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's going to burst. But perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle. I'm good with that. Gonna be pretty freaking sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change. Then shall we meet up again tomorrow morning here in the cafeteria? I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there'll be trouble. Yeah, whatever. It had been a long day. We decided the best thing to do now was to head back to our rooms and get some rest. Oh, das sind aber echt alle. Oh ne, hier ist ja noch einer leer. Okay, never mind then. Quite the view you got here. Those undying flames we've heard so much about. Yeah, I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftop and it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt, our team was always supposed to join you here. That's pretty decent proof of it, right? I guess so. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room, the one back home in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Karua be there waiting for me, or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. I can wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. Day 30.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make. Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! What did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab! As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Yeah, morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karua are different people. They're just too alike. I have to go. I'll see you later. Ishve Karua, I can't imagine she'd act so cold toward me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though, being around her is so confusing. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's one of the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. Should bring them some hay and water later. Does she seriously don't know how a bus works? Alright, it looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it something for both of you. You know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours. Just like Nigo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here. But maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Okay, these are nice. All we can tell you about the flames is that what C-Ray told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It kinda sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I never have believed it if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? We think so. I tried dousing the ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions we still are still unanswered. Sirius said he explained everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal after. Alright. Yes, it's just like Nico said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Verily, it was shocked to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning. A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above. Siri mentioned higher ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now the decoys academy gone, that means the attacks on this one are going to get a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. You're all there is. There's still like 70 days to go though? Oh man, what rotten luck. I don't know if I can hold out that long. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe you should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying. You're also adorable the way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then why fight at all? Why don't we just run? If you use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You are babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post, while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know? Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steal our resolve and do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? I guess not. If Sirei had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nico told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. Yes indeed, humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance to survive for generations. A chance for future generations to thrive. Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my XS-sized brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true. Then, you'd best prepare yourself for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Diego shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is. Quiet, P-brain, the adults are talking. If we tell you we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on. Make with the explanations already. It's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? Shut up, shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we saw? Say, I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. She's right, even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope. Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war. To shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop the entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too. Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. What about world death? You gotta just keep throwing that name around like it means something, or you're actually gonna start explaining things. You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of your car, of a car. You can... You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure, because you're poor. I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in telling you anymore. Kurara, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Or you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now. We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if you hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Ouch, don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me! I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man! I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if you don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought class, that beats as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room and have his way with you. I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword or repent and die by my own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction my ass. Ma may be a jerk, but Ima. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But yeah, get lost, see if you care. If I never see your dumb face again, it will be too soon. Alright, trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow though. The team from the second camp is left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings. What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? I agree, their attitude is positively sickening. Like you want to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. But this is my fault. I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads. Damn it, I still feel like I wanna hit something. Think I'll go back to my room and cool off. Guess I'll do that too. No killing game then, maybe next time. Takemaru, Gaku and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Sirei or Hiruko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Ado and I parted ways and I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's got to be some way. Maybe we just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all of this. It's a metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? This isn't quite what I'm expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air's thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. I only wish we had the magic circle to contain you, circle. We had a magic circle to contain you, Mr. Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Karua could never have put on an act this convincing. Is she really not Karua? Or maybe she's lost her memory. Look out, Nozomi, that perf is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva. Ah, so it's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking on their breath, except with saliva. The holy Jumanji sword and I will strike him down. I keep telling you, I never do anything like that. Darn it, she's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here? Ah, the the air smells in here really puts me at ease. Seriously? You like this? With all the metal and gunpowder and everything? I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself, but the Suzuki actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development, like guns and stuff. In the beginning, our family's name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in a Tokyo residential complex. It gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest is history. Is that how names get changed? Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Okay, I guess it makes sense. It seems only fitting that this should be a place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
For our mighty others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
Okay, trap development has been unlocked. The invaders will rue the day they crossed an Suzuki. Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right? Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence. Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that the room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplies whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemo enema a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nigo did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet to finally get to see one. I guess second to last, the Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. Enhancement development has been unlocked. That does sound like it would be useful, but is it ethical? We're basically using performance enhancing drugs, right? Or are you worried about the morality of a little thing like that? You're such a boy scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours, the fiendish, the outlandish, and the downright unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves, just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Hey Takumi, you feel like discarding humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Alright, I've visited both new rooms that were unlocked today. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Between all the arguing and the exploration, today's really taking it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye, or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different? We are representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this. So it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Someone's at the door. Could it be her? Wie kommst du da drauf, bro? I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands trembling, I pulled open the door to reveal... Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Edo. Are you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Yuruko. You went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and the Nozomi girl? Huh? When you're around her, you're different, almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that I've been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Edo about Karua, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home, before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karua. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. As much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karua, she had no idea who I was. I told Edo all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Edo, say something. Oh, sorry, this whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or the future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or really similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him living as his own slightly different, living his own slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karua, like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karua and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Edo. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped to get all of this off my chest. And it's it's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me. They couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored. and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader and now this. Oh right, I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what that is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous you might be. I know, I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi, sleep well. With that, Edo left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes, alternate realities. Could any of this be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karua and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Edo, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep.
Up and Adam troops! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Oh, it's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. You're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Otsuki. Does it really seem like they listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria as she if she wants. Or did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us. Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. I hope she's not here to try to patch things up with us. I'm enjoying this tense atmosphere way too much. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about the world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Gurara and the others are dead set on against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to send different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in there. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, we train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use him in anima. Gaku. There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel sorry for the fans. Ist das so? Guess. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we all calm down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute, while you're here, I wanted to ask you... Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down, so what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who always thinks about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life, from my parents.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down. Not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. Meine Schuppen Biolab have been unlocked. Extinguisher level has been increased. Firefighting level is increased. You can now get to new areas. Exploring are unique to each area. Interesting, okay. Aber ich denke... Das war's für heute. Tschüss. Tschüss.